Good evening, Dr. Polio, Board Chair Diane Porter, and members of the Jefferson County Board of Education. This evening, we have the honor of recognizing the outstanding accomplishments of several JCPS staff members, students, and schools. We begin tonight recognizing JCPS Library Media Services staff for their outstanding effort in helping make the American Association of School Librarians Conference a success. The AASL held its annual fall conference in Louisville in November. It is the premier event for school librarians throughout North America, and more than 3,000 librarians were in town. Kentucky has been a leader among school libraries for years, and this year was extra special as we celebrated the success of school librarians in our state, but most importantly in our home city of Louisville. Dozens of district staff members, led by Dr. Lynn Reynolds, pitched in to make the conference a huge success. It was also during this event that we were able to showcase 3 of our school libraries in JCPS at Norton Commons Elementary, Cameron Middle School, and Ballard High School. The school librarians at these schools, Christina Block at Norton Commons, Aaron Wallace at Dunn, Victor Daragrandi at Cameron, and Stephanie Conrad and Laura Yonkin at Ballard, were great hosts and shared some of their amazing work. Dr. Polio, Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning, Felicia Smith, Chief Academic Officer, Carmen Coleman, and all board members, please come forward to the front to extend our appreciation to Dr. Reynolds and these librarians. And joining in the recognition is Norton Commons Principal, Allison Vitito, and Dunn Elementary Principal, Tracy Barber. Up next, we have the privilege of honoring 2 of our outstanding support personnel who were honored with statewide awards from the Kentucky Counseling Association during an awards ceremony held last month. The Kentucky Counseling Association is an organization of counseling professionals who work in educational, health care, residential, private practice, community agency, government, business, and industry settings. Dr. Naomi Ibrahim, who leads the multi-tiered systems of support work in JCPS, won the Bill Braden Award for her outstanding service and promotion of counseling in Kentucky. And Dr. Michelle Searcy, a district-wide counseling specialist who leads our school counseling services, won the Dr. Daya Singh Sandhu Research and Innovations in Counseling Award for her work. Dr. Polio, Board Chair Diane Porter, and Assistant Superintendent Alicia Everett, please come forward to extend our congratulations to Dr. Ibrahim and Dr. Searcy. Next, we have the honor of recognizing JCPS District Health Coordinator Eva Stone for being named the 2019 Nurse of the Year by the Kentucky Nurses Association. The Nurses Association was established in 1906 and is the only full-service professional organization for the state's entire nurse population. In addition to promoting these essential roles of the registered nurse and healthcare delivery, the KNA serves as an advocate for quality patient care in all settings. Eva serves as our district health coordinator and is co-chair of KNA's Nurse in Every School chapter. She is leading the charge towards filing a bill that would expand funding for schools to allow nurses to practice the full scope of their licensure in every school in Kentucky. Prior to joining JCPS, she previously worked as a school health coordinator for Boyle and Lincoln County schools. Dr. Polio, Board Chair Diane Porter, Assistant Superintendent Alicia Everett, please come forward to congratulate her for this honor. We next have the privilege of recognizing JCPS Budget Executive Administrator John Colopy for receiving the Pinnacle of Excellence Award from the Association of School Business Officials International. The Pinnacle Awards recognize outstanding practices and new ideas that result in significant contributions to school districts and the profession of school business management. Here is a short video that encompasses this very important work.
Jefferson County Public Schools is the largest district in Kentucky with 100,000 students and 168 school sites. The cycle-based budgeting grew out of an awareness that better organization was needed to facilitate decisions on the best usage of limited resources towards measured student outcome. We held to the philosophy that we could not do all things, so we must do the right things with a firm commitment to proven student achievement. Once an expenditure is identified as an investment item, there are 3 attributes tied to it. First, an investment owner responsible for planning and implementing the investment and held accountable for its success. Second, an expected return and quantified student outcome. And third, a time frame to accomplish the goals we refer to as the investment cycle. This information is entered by the owner into the investment tracking system and closely monitored. There have been many benefits to this cycle-based budgeting. First, it has made budget decisions more intentional with high levels of accountability. Second, it has created opportunities to improve collaboration and reduce overlapping or redundant efforts. Third, it has led to improvements in the implementation of some legacy programs. Legacy systems can be restarted as an investment that more precisely correlates to the district's strategic plan.
Congratulations to John D. Colopy, Executive Administrator Budget, Jefferson County Public Schools.
This collaborative work included a team of JCPS employees, including Florence Chang, an Executive Administrator in Research, Dr. Dina Dossett, Chief of Accountability, Bo Yan, a Research Specialist, and of course, Cordelia Harden, our Chief Financial Officer. But perhaps the most important part of this is that this award includes a donation of $5,000 of furniture as well as an additional $5,000 cash donation. Both of these items John has donated back to Jefferson County Public Schools. Dr. Polio and all board members, please come forward to extend our appreciation to John, Dina, Florence, Bo, and Cordelia. Up next, we have the privilege of recognizing one of our JCPS bus drivers, Janetta Carr, for showing compassion and being a champion of the district's core values. Her name might be Janetta Carr, but the students from Tully Elementary School call her Miss J. And if you ask any student who rides her bus, they will tell you that she's the best bus driver in the world. If I can bring a little bit of happiness to celebrate who they are, I just feel it's a mission to do so, she says. Miss J brings some of that happiness on every birthday for the students who ride her bus. She says she always makes sure that she gives the kids something that cultivates their minds. Take a moment to hear from Miss J herself.
Either a book or something crafting with the hands, or a journal, but I tend to try to stay with something that's gonna enhance the brain. I enjoy it more than they do. They just don't know it. But it's a beautiful thing to see them light up and the appreciation that they have and the bond that is being created for something that's under $10, you know? It's a beautiful thing. And they'll come up to me and give me handwritten thank you notes, which melt me. My cup runneth over. Oh my goodness, sometimes I have to not look at it until my shift is over because I know I can get in my emotions. You know, it's amazing to me. I didn't know this existed. I probably would have did it a long time ago.
We are certainly fortunate to have thousands of wonderful bus drivers like Miss J who go above and beyond each and every day for our students, but she is a true champion of the district's core values. Dr. Polio, Transportation Director Donald Robinson, and any transportation directors, please come forward, as well as all the board members, to extend our appreciation to Miss Janetta Carr. And finally, tonight, we have the privilege of recognizing students from Butler Traditional, DuPont Manual, Pleasure Ridge Park, Southern, and Western High Schools for being named 2019 Youth Character Award winners from the YMCA of Greater Louisville. The YMCA announced its Youth Character Award winners on November 7th, presenting awards to 15 outstanding youth from the Louisville area. We are very proud that 9 of these students attend JCPS. The recipients of these awards were selected for exemplifying exceptional leadership and commitment to strengthening our community and for their contributions to academics and athletics, as well as their roles in volunteer and leadership-related activities. This year's honorees include Butler Traditional High School students Joshua Brown and Bryson Sebastian, DuPont Manual High School students Aiden Sheridan Rabideau, Olivia Robinson, and Zaina Shahid, Pleasure Ridge Park High School students Jaden Gamble and Haley Oliver, Southern High School student Damian Butler, and Western High School student Carlia Sweet. I'm going to call them up individually by board member. Dr. Polio and board member Joe Marshall, Assistant Superintendent of High Schools Christy Rogers. Please come forward to recognize Joshua Brown and Bryson Sebastian, and joining them in their recognition is Butler High School Principal William Allen. All right, Mr. Marshall and Dr. Polio, if you can stay up there, and also Christy Rogers, and we would like to recognize Jaden Gamble and Haley Oliver from PRP, and joining them in the recognition is their principal, Kim Sawyer. One more in District 4, one more. Carlia Sweet from Western High School, and joining her in the recognition is her assistant principal. And Dr. Polio and Miss Porter, if you can come forward, as well as Christy Rogers, and recognize our students from DuPont Manual. And joining them in the recognition is their principal, Daryl Farmer. And then Southern High School, Damian Butler. I'm not sure, I didn't see him check in. I'm not sure if he made it or not. We'll make sure that he gets his certificate. Thank you very much, and this concludes our recognitions for tonight. Thank you.